bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. It's hard to yell when the in your mouth. Come on. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Yeah. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Hey. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
VIP coming live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife, lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see my knee. The whole city got pissed, heard he got 3.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. On the first snap, here's Mayfield. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. Now Mayfield. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 46 yards.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and a couple. Mayfield down. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Mayfield looks to throw. Forced out to his left. He's got Otten. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for him.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Buying time to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. They'll try it now with Irving. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. The Bucs try it on 4th down but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Richardson working from the gun. That complete to Downs. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Richardson on 3rd and short. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Mayfield being chased out left. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Cade Otten, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Richardson. Lets one go downfield for Pierce. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They love to try to take advantage of his height, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to run it back and try it again, maybe with a little less mustard on the throw.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Richardson to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Josh Downs from 17 yards out. And the Colts have cut the lead back down to 2. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And able to get this out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Throwing, Mayfield, eluding the pressure right. Looking for Shepard deep. And got his man, complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Here's Mayfield. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Baker going to change it up. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a 1st down by reaching the 5. Mayfield to throw it. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Irving is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? To throw, Mayfield dancing to his left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield, a 5-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. There, Richardson back to throw it. Now this taken in by Downs. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now Richardson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
Touchdown! Mo Alley Cox as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here rather than
right?
down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting
touchdown, Indianapolis. Indianapolis. Josh Downs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards, end zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
On second down, Mayfield again. This is caught by Evans. Down the sideline he goes. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Mike Evans, 75 yards. And the Bucs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now it's Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make him make someone miss in the open field.
On second down, Irving. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Baker going to give it to Irving. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are able to extend their lead. And now it's blocked. The Colts have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I remember when they changed the rule, and there was a lot of consternation, especially coming from the kickers. Okay, how is this going to affect things, having to kick a longer one now? Much more of a field goal attempt. And the defensive guys saw it as an opportunity to get more block.
That's exactly right. There's more effort now. Before, when it was snapped down near the goal line, you would basically see guys just stand there.
Yeah, not anymore. Now, those guys are going after it because not only can they knock it away and change a little bit of momentum,
and get 2 points.
They can pick it up and take it back for 2 points.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
2nd down. Here's Richardson. That's complete to Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 37 yards. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Gay is on for the point after. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. There's a short one taken in by Otten. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it. This is White. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Richardson going to change the play here.
18 Rebels.
Richardson now throwing on 1st down. Flushed out right. And he's got Pierce. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a 1st down. up the middle. Here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Indianapolis. Here's a 2nd and 8. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Richardson off the play fake. Steps away. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Richardson looking to throw. It's caught. Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. At 9, Mitchell. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Colts have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Mayfield steps away to his left. And he'll be out right at the 35. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the 1st down at a 21-yard gain. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. A shotgun handoff here to Irving. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ballgame. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Irving. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now 2nd and 4. A run up the middle with Irving. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down. Mayfield. forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Here we go. This is 4th down. Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. There he goes, right side. How about this? Racing to the end zone. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Mayfield. Looking for Shepard deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Juju Brents. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Richardson going to move him around. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Richardson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
And no, they can't connect on the pass. So that gets the clock down to 11. Time for probably 2 more plays. Got to go quickly, though. 2nd and 10, back to the air with Richardson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Richardson looking to throw this. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Second and 10. First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing on third. Gone. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. In motion goes Raymond. On fourth down, Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Now Goff on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Goff. That is caught by Laporta. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Goff now looking to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That complete to Downs. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
I like the thought process. I like the design, but I think he may have waited a little too long to spot his man, because if you're going to run that drag route, you've got to put it on him and let him turn upfield. Instead, he waits until his receiver's too close to the sideline, and they don't get the yards after the catch.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. Play action. Now Richardson. Complete. This is Mitchell. Touchdown. Adonai Mitchell. 26 yards. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it as we resume action. Gay now set to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10. Here's Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. He'll get this down to the 21, just on the edge of the red zone.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Second and 6. Now a play fake, and it's Goff. Rolling to his right. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs from 21 yards away. And the Lions are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Derek Barnes in on the stop.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. And this complete to Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Second and 10. They go play action with Richardson. On the move to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
He finds his man complete. It's Mitchell. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. This now a 3rd and 4. Here's Richardson to throw. Buying time to his left. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Now Richardson looks to throw once more. Being chased out left. He finds his man complete. It's Mitchell. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Ready. 46. Check my 46. Check tight end. Check tight.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. And that's good for a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Richardson.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it, and the Lions are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spend in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Out of the gun. Gone. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. In motion goes Raymond.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And not a great punt here. Out of bounds in the air. They're going to say this one doesn't even get to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Richardson to throw off play action.
Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
3rd and 1, Richardson to throw.
Escaping the pressure right.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Richardson off the play fake.
Out to his left. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
At 9, Mitchell.
his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Colts have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the fourth.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. On first down, gone. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Goff now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
This offense so far on third down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. From the gun, here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
It's getting cold in here, partner, because it looks like he's trying to ice this one away. Yeah, I know, bad dad joke, but what the heck, right? Scrambling for that first after the D blanket his receivers, that's a backbreaker for the defense. They finish this drive off with 6, and this one could be over.
And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Richardson on the bootleg here.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. He'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal.
Richardson looking to throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Gay's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now on 2nd down. Now Goff. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that 1st down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet. Now Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Goff. And that's caught by Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Goff. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Goff now to throw.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5.
Well, they're not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
Goff throwing again. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Juju Brents.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts team.
Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big boss, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, D's. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean a banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If hit boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury. Luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, mean? Slow it. I ain't finna stop till they make the rap blow it. Shout out, y'all, she was with me at my lowest. Best baby daddy in the world, and you know it. I thought that I was done, he said hop back in. Made it to the league, this is not Pac-10. Headline set, that's a big back end. Let the beat drop, bring that back in. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang it. These no can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. If Hit Boy work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these luxury.
I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back. She's a provocateur, dance floor connoisseur, weeks of Friday for sure. Tell the girls we're taking a detour. Give him milk, yeah. Give these boys help, yeah. She does it well, oh yeah. I do it myself, oh yeah. Candy necklace on my hips, butterflies on my wrist. Put your hands on me like this. Need to go head to toe. DT, she's glossy. Give her one kiss just softly. Tease him and get him me. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, have my with him like that. I think he knows when I play with him like that, when I say it to him like that, that he's coming right back.
Like ice cream on Shanty, playing in AMG. Let it rain on me. On my head, boys, I'm on my knees like that. Lord, please pray for me. Save your grace for me.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are under. This will be a touchback.
Let's go, Colts. We got a divisional game going on here. Already. We already know it's going down. Yeah. I've been a Colts fan. I've been a Colts fan since the Jeff George days. When we had Eric Dickerson.
And he'll take this ahead for about
we had Eric Dickerson. And then we had Marshall Faulk and Edgerrin James. And that Peyton Manning squad, when we was running the AFC, stopping the evil Tom Brady from getting championships.
You could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
We them boys. You what?
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
You a Texas or you a Texas fan? Oh, okay.
Stay on the ground, Mixon again. And he is
well, y'all can never keep a squad.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Come on, throw a pitch.
Stroud on 3rd down.
He held my dude up. I was going to follow him too. But the dude held me up.
3rd down conversion.
It's okay.
Well, on
It's
third
okay.
down, he wanted to go to one of his most
It's coming this time.
targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the
You need to
first
throw that
down.
RPO one time for the hood.
Word there, dependable. And sometimes
Come here. Should have threw that RPO real quick. I need a nice little pick six to pick up my defense.
Delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a second
Ain't nothing wrong with a
and
little
2.
RPO for the hood. Come here. Oh, my goodness.
Able to take it down to the 42. 4 yards.
So there ain't nothing but it's 12 o'clock there.
It's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation,
You said what?
give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mixon with a first down.
Come here,
carry.
Mixon.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second
Look at that. We stay home.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the
Stay
battle
home and
up
make the
front
play.
and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Look at him over there, tired. The workhorse.
On second
He's about to
down,
fumble.
Mixon.
Come on, man. Yeah, right.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll
Yeah,
make this a
right.
about 2.
Well, if you're a football
EA,
fan, that's a
come
pretty
on,
run
man.
because everyone is
Y'all
in
gotta
sync
do us
right
better
there.
than
Obviously,
that.
the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some
And now
nice
he ain't
space for
tired
him.
no more.
And this will be
After
play
all
number
that.
8 of the opening drive. It's 3rd and short. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will be very
fourth and
close to a
inches.
first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th
Look,
down.
now he's tired again.
They'll run with Mixon.
And then he do the same play, tired.
They'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
That's why I wish this was on all
That's what's
Madden.
called being aggressive right there. But
This
I
was
don't
on
know
all
if
Madden.
it's
That stuff was
reckless.
it would
I
cut
think
all
it's
that
much
mess
more of
out.
a message, hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let him know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game,
Come on, y'all.
considering the blitz that they just had against them.
2nd and 5.
There we go.
The middle.
There we go.
He's going to be stopped cold by the line of scrimmage.
Cut that
Loss
mess
on that
out.
Play, and now 3rd down
Cut
gets
that
tougher.
mess
3rd
out.
and 6. No score after one.
Ate up the whole
on
first
EA
quarter.
Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Here's a
Hit
give
that
to
gap.
Mixon.
You're kidding me, man.
Just a 1
There
yard
is no
pickup
man.
there.
That's why.
It'll be 4th down.
They just
Niggas,
keep
man.
trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact,
I'm up
you
here
run the
hitting that
numbers, he's
gap.
under
Ain't no
30
way.
yards a carry at the moment.
I hit that gap. Hit the gap. Make it gap. Let me block this.
The kick by Fairbairn is good. And it's now
Fairbairn.
3-0 Texans.
Fair Bear.
So a nice opening drive
Fair
on
Bear
the
to
road
Care
get
Bear.
30 points. Part of you wonders if that might hurt them later not getting into the end zone.
Well, the good thing is, still first quarter, and they did come out of it with points. In a sense, they could look at it positively and say, hey, we set the pace
What in the
this
world?
one. I think that's how they'll go about it.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to
This
the
is my
30-yard
patented
line.
one-hitter quitter. I got some what? Yeah, this is the one. This play right here is my one-hitter quitter. This is the one this is the one your baby mama liked when she watched me play.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw.
What I tell you?
He's got a man.
One
Complete.
hitter quitter. Panties off.
Sideline.
Panties off.
Indianapolis.
I take them.
Adonai Mitchell. 75 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
No. Oh, my goodness.
This is up and good to make it 7-3.
I thought you really set up here and block my punt. Block my PAT.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
We're about to get 3 stops on this run.
And they will not get a chance to return this
About to get
one.
2 losses.
Back in the end zone for a touchback.
Then you're going to have to pass it. And I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that pick right up the middle.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least
look at that. Hit the gap.
The last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
No, I needed a loss.
With a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal.
I needed a loss.
Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A first down there on a pickup.
Well, I'm worried about the run. I'm thinking I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that pick.
A handoff to Mixon.
There we go.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out.
Damn it, I knew that.
A really nice play.
Oh.
Taken in, and they'll get him to the ground.
Dang, that's messed up.
First down at the Colts 19. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good possession, 1st and 10.
Good job. Good job.
And he's going to be
Stay in there. Stay in there, baby.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mixon.
Face mask doing everything.
13-yard line. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run with Mixon. And
pushed him into the end zone.
Houston.
Pushed him into the end zone.
A 13-yard touchdown run. And the Texans have regained
That's
the
bad
lead.
for business.
Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well.
That was a frustration play right there.
Tacked on. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block,
we out here being rough.
Go to the right point. That didn't happen.
We get in y'all heads.
The kicker, the penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll be a little too hot to handle.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Through the end zone.
Hit him over the head one more time. With the one-hitter quitter. Get him with the one-hitter quitter. It's that Jody Joe.
It's Richardson.
That Jody Joe. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Up to the 26.
Oh, right on.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Out of beer, out of here.
Richardson.
Damn it. I threw it to the wrong dude.
Derek Stingley picks it.
Threw it to the wrong dude. He was open.
For the Texans, TD. So this defense, they get
I pressed the wrong button.
Of the game, and since they were in plus territory, they didn't have too terribly far to go, but they take it
I had you beat.
into the end zone.
Had you beat like meat. Had you beat like a gooner.
Was how the defense rallied, got up on their blocks, and didn't commit any penalties as well.
Come on, y'all. We gotta make up for this.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I don't know who GG is.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left.
There go another one-hitter quitter right here.
Reach the end zone and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Richardson looking to throw this.
Yikes.
He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
I hate that runoff.
That go around, a first down as well.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Richardson now on second down.
Why are you on my dude like that?
To this point, I've been impressed work defensively.
Okay.
They've not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
I got just to play for that.
Another incompletion.
I got just to play for that. Ski-wee.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. And he'll go.
Oh, my goodness.
A little further down inside the 40.
Oh, my goodness. I hate when the computer just tries to take over. Let me control my dude.
The pressure affected him. Unable to get it.
I could have just went up. At least I'd have got the first. Jeez, oh, Pete.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Going for it on 4th, Richardson.
Gotcha. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Gets this complete to Mitchell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow,
come on, we need this touchdown,
those
baby.
guys found a way to pick it up.
So this offense able to
we do this for the little kids out there who still believe in Peyton Manning. For the little kids who still believe in Peyton Manning.
Touchdown Colts.
For the Peyton Manning Hospital. Because you can't deny Ain't nothing wrong with a little RPO. Bring some college plays in to the pros.
That certainly changes things as we move toward halftime.
Yeah, and there's a potential for things to change even more.
Oh, man, I got to start going for 2. Because one of these is about to be blocked. I got to remember, go for 2. Go for 2. Here on out.
Not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
14 seconds, 2 timeouts. Throw the pick. Do something the hood gonna like. Well, we can still do this.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
Oh, grab that ball.
Just how much they trust
Come on, black man.
In this situation, if they decide to
grab
take a
that
shot.
ball, black man.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Mixon. And he slips up
run out
past
the clock
45 before being tackled. Now
Go ahead,
whistles
run out
and a
the clock,
timeout
baby.
with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Oh, but we can do this.
Back to Mixon on first down. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've hit intermission.
I didn't even have three dudes down on the line.
It's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one.
You said what?
Back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh. Well, that's too bad. Because you about to get shut out. I'm about to go down here and score.
To the line, ready to start their
There's
next drive.
nothing less
This
than.
offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms
Whoa.
of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard.
Cut that out,
begin
man.
The third quarter here,
Cut that out,
man.
man.
A little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Off play action, Richardson.
Yikes.
Able to get
Whoa!
right.
Slide, nigga, slide. We got off on that.
He does have the first.
Woo! Thanks for the bailout, EA.
Pick up there.
Now I gotta play. Now I gotta play real football. I got my one bailout for the game.
If you're locking down your target, you often turn your back to the quarterback.
He bounced off for that.
Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that was an astute play by him to scramble out, see that lane, and burn them for a first down.
First and 10.
Oh, nice block.
Now. And a pretty good burst.
Jonathan Taylor.
To the 33. Another big hitter there.
That's
This
that
one good
JT.
for 18.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Downfield. Come on, that ain't a touchdown, baby. That's not a touchdown, baby. That was a touchdown. I just didn't want to give it to Alex Chris because he's white. He's still holding the football. He's still holding a non-existent football.
Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop.
Dang, that was Moses parted the Red Sea.
Jonathan Taylor taking it in from a yard out. And the Colts have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Shane Steichen, aggressive as a play caller. He's going to go for two here.
Good job.
End zone to make it a 5-point game.
RPO.
Try and able to convert it.
RPO for them hoes. The hoes love a RPO.
It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Okay.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The
Good job.
Still the same in what they
Good
plan to
job.
do on offense.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of
Let's do it again, baby.
for him up the middle, but give him credit. He tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
No.
Now a toss left
Oh,
side.
he caught that mess.
And past the 40
Oh, he caught that
before
miss.
he's out of bounds. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. Now Mixon. And a good burst
Run
there
fit.
gets him 7 up to midfield. 2nd down and 3. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
Come on,
It's a
y'all. We got
first
this.
down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And he finds a little bit of room for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
This is Mixon.
Good
And
job.
take it inside the 40 to the
Good job, good job.
39-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run here with Mixon.
Gotta get there a little sooner, y'all. Gotta
He's
get there a
able
little
to get
sooner.
the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. On the run, it's Mixon.
Oh, no. Oh, man, that's gross.
And he will be taken
That was
down,
gross.
but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back.
We did not
We'll
need
return
that.
with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, here we go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now to change things up.
Oh, my goodness, y'all. Where you at, baby?
Touchdown, Texans.
Where was you at?
Diggs from 3 yards out. And the Texans answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting
You said that's
short,
what?
they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
No, come on, y'all. Where you at? Nick Cross?
Lead grows by a couple more.
That was your
So
man
they
right
make the
there.
decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead, and they got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact
I need
thing
a
to
stop,
do.
y'all. We need a
Put pressure on your
stop.
defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle. As it will
We gotta
skip
find
through
the right-
end
we gotta
zone
find the
for
right
a
play.
touchback here.
Gotta find the right defense.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered.
Look at that block.
So a good chunk of
Skirt.
time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And down he goes goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it
man, I ran up the wrong gap.
Now, as you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Jeff
gotta start running up the wrong gap, baby.
Spot to make the play.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good.
I ran it out. I should have ran up.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now Richardson going to shift things up. To throw is Richardson. To throw on second down. Flush to his right.
Oh, wouldn't let me throw it. Wouldn't let me throw the ball.
That was Will Anderson.
That was messed up.
And finishing the play.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler or the dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And that ball incomplete.
Oh, I needed that.
Took a chance.
I needed that.
It'll lead to a 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
I gotta make it. I gotta make it. I gotta make it. That was it right there, baby.
Good for 24 yards.
No more mistakes. No more mistakes.
A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Complete. Get in there, baby. Get in there, baby.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
We need to stop, y'all. We need to stop.
Now 1st and goal. Taylor looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're knocking on the door. 2nd and goal now in a 1-score game. Again, it'll be Taylor. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. So 2 tries from the 2, and they remain at the 2.
And now I'm thinking RPO, what they call run pass option. Don't just make it a simple running play.
The RPO king,
Give them
baby.
a chance. Put in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make something happen.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Touchdown.
RPO, baby. RPO saves the day.
From 3 yards out. And the Colts have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them
Come on,
scrambling
defense.
down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Richardson looking to throw it. Yikes.
The pressure right. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point
All right, baby.
game.
Here it is.
Success for 2-point try. The QB rolling out, I would imagine, on the defense, that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes
This is for the AFC South.
he's the unaccounted for player.
We already beat you earlier this season. We tied for number 1.
This is 1st and 10. Stroud to throw it. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this.
Get him, y'all.
Who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Here comes 2nd down.
Once again, they run with Mixon.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
The sound reverberating here in the dome. This is 3rd down.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up 1st downs.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Throw it.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. What a great sequence by this defense so far. They've given him nowhere to go with the football.
And they just have to make it stand up one more time, because it appears that they got their number. Can they not have a slip up here and allow the touchdown?
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Fourth down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud.
It's complete. Swings
it's over.
It out to his running back.
It's over. Stay in bounds.
Taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now here comes their
good game, bro.
As they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
It's over.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
It's over. I already took away that corner route. That's the only thing you got coming. Oh, damn. Oh, I got that.
This ball intercepted.
Look out, big boy. Look out, big boy.
And the Colts are going to hang on the final.
Yeah, we got to play on all Madden.
Turnover to seal this football game.
That's how you win, baby. You're the greatest quarterback of all time, nigga. You're the greatest running back of all time.
Everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location.
We're gonna keep on beating y'all for the rest of your career, nigga. I'm here.
They were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage.
Nobody scored in the 1st.
What happened for them down the stretch? A huge
And the
win.
Colts shut down in the 3rd. That's what it was. We better have. Oh, how he get the highlight? And they easy to beat when they play out of the same formation. And they only got 1 or 2 plays. They play out of that thing.
You've been watching the NFL right here.
I rushed for 103 yards, 30 yards, 198.
The winners, as we say so long from
Tossing the rock. Got the Scott the Rock. It don't stop for Tupac. That's how you do it, baby. Damn. 3 in the morning, nigga. 211. I thought it was 198 yards. 211 yards, 3 touchdowns, 72%. CJ Stroud, 80%, 134, 1 touchdown. AR, the better quarterback, had the 75-yard long dick. That was the one-hitter quitter. What you supposed to do is them the one-hitter quitter. 3 touchdowns, 1 INT. I'm just 4 points better. 4.1 points better than CJ Stroud, smoking loud. Joe Mixon. 127. Because he was hitting me with that. Till I found out how to stop that run. He just hit me with that run every rep. AR had that big run. 24 yards, yeah. That one that kept me in the game. That was for your baby mama. I had to make that, boy. And you can't deny. 161, 75 yards of that. 90% of that was 1 catch. Averaging another 30 yards a catch. 30 yards a catch. 3 touchdowns. All 3 of my touchdowns. This dude. Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs, your baby mama from the back. Don't dig my baby mama from the back, bruh. Well, I don't care. I got enough. The ones I don't like, you can Stephon Diggs. You can Stephon Diggs them baby mamas. There's only 1 sack the whole game. The black man came out with that INT when we needed it, baby. That turnover when we needed it. That's what's up. Can't deny. Stephon Diggs, 25 yards. Nico Collins. Joe Mixon got in there. And then, dang. He got a pick 6 on me. Pick 6 for Clinton Diggs. Taylor for 11 yards. Came back, got me another touchdown. Got 2 touchdowns. Then next, the rush. 2nd and 4, rush by Anthony Richardson, nigga. Everything shut down. Swoosh. Bumps. Run, slide, nigga, slide. 18-yard rush by Jonathan Taylor. Taylor made for the game. Oops. Yeah, get down there, baby. Alex Pierce, 32. What you want to do? Oh, this is a play action. Bit. Look at that separation. Look at that separation, nigga. Call it. I'll shut him out this one. Didn't do nothing. Stephon Diggs, 3-yard touchdown. Got sacked. Knocked away. 24-yard rush by Anthony Richardson. Nobody saw that coming. Everything boxed. Everything boxed with these legs. Gotta make it. Didn't fumble. First down. Heartbreaking. Then 47 yards to add 9. Because you can't deny. Add a 9. Pink'em. Zero rush. Negative. Touchdown. Incomplete. That's how you play football out here, baby.